more help with practicing constancy. We've established that constancy is the watching of your thoughts, memories and feelings all the time, every minute of every day, of every month, of every year. So what happens when it's time to fall asleep? You have to try and build the intention to take your constancy into sleep. Intention is something that we will talk about a few more times in future films. It's important in developing the right attitude to doing your constancy practice. But there is an exercise to help take constancy into sleep, and it's called the stepping stones. It's very straightforward. You lie in bed, and as you're lying there, you slowly start counting. Just very straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, at about that kind of speed. Not too fast, not too slow. And as you start to fall asleep, it will become harder and harder to count. And the period of attention will grow longer and longer. And you will eventually begin to see the onset of sleep. That's all you have to do. And remember, in the full spirit of constancy, all you're doing is watching what's happening, not trying to stay awake, not trying to fall asleep faster, just watching what occurs. So the 7 stepping stones is a good exercise to take constancy into sleep. Now there's something else to do with constancy and sleep that's worth being aware of. You may notice that when you start becoming more aware of your dreams, you realize that you never start a dream, you always join a dream that's already happening. This may gel with your understanding that you already have, but it's certainly something that comes out during constancy. That's because our minds are always on, and they're not always conscious, but our minds are always doing something. So when sleep happens, you join a dream that's already happening. This is an interesting phenomenon and becomes clearer as you go forward. There's something related to this which I call the reality switch, and that's something else to do with constancy about when you're coming out of sleep. You may notice that as you come out of sleep, there'll be a time when you're aware of the dream and then you're awake and you're aware that it was a dream. And what happens is that your mind decides that the waking state is reality and the rest is a dream. And this is an interesting thing because it's possible to observe your mind creating an impression of what's real. And there's an exercise you can do to help watch this, and it's worth doing. Not a lot, but until you get the hang of it. And that is, you can make yourself very tired by staying up late. And you fall asleep at the table, but you do it in rather a particular way. You sit on an ordinary chair by a table, put your head in your hands, and you hold a pencil in the other hand, and you hold it over your foot. And as you're resting your head like this, holding the pencil over your foot, you'll slowly start falling asleep, and you'll let go of the pencil. The pencil will hit your foot and you wake up. And if you do this 3 or 4 times, you'll get more practice at the geography of taking constancy into sleep. You'll also be able to get more experience of the reality switch and be able to watch your mind make reality. So that's it for this talk. Stepping stones, counting to help take constancy into sleep. When you wake up in the mornings, don't count backwards. It is best just to wake up and then make the firm intention to start the constancy again, because it's that intention that's important, and we'll talk more of that later. Okay, bye for now.